Hello guys, welcome back to our online classes. Let's start. So, I want you to look at the pictures that I have on my presentation, yeah? And I want you to think, who are these peoples? What do you think about them? So, I want you to look at the pictures. You probably are familiar with some of them. I don't know if you're familiar with all of them, but I want you to check them out and just think about what information do you know about them. And we're going to share and discuss this during class, okay? Good. So, I'm going to show you an example of something that we're going to do in class. This picture is of my sister, right? So that is my sister. She has a daughter. The name of my sister is Julieta, and my niece or her daughter is called Claudia. As you can see, I'm sharing a picture of a family member here. I want you to search on your cell phone probably or on your social network for pictures of your family members, because I'm going to ask you to show the pictures to your classmates and to present your family. Okay? So try to have at least 5 different people of family members. Okay? Good. Let's continue. So I'm going to play an audio and I want you to listen. Who do they mention in the audio? Ready? Let's pay attention.
Who's that?
That's my sister. Her name is Wendy.
How old is she?
She's 7.
Is she your only sister?
Yeah,
And who are they?
they're my grandparents.
Wow, they look young. And who's he?
That's me.
So, who do they mention? Well, they mention his sister, his grandparents, and himself. Okay, let's continue. So, I'm gonna play the audio again, and I want you to listen and to complete the conversation that I have here. As you can see, we're missing spaces. Listen and complete it. Okay? Are you ready? Let's listen.
Who's that?
That's my sister. Her name is Wendy.
How old is she?
She's 7.
Is she your only sister?
Yeah,
And who are they?
they're my grandparents.
Wow, they look young. And who's he?
That's me.
Did you listen to it? Remember that if you need to listen to the audio one more time, you must pause your video right now, return, and re-listen. Okay? So, let's check out the answers. Who's that? That's my sister. Her name is Wendy. How old is she? She is 7. Is she your only sister? Yeah. And who are they? They are my grandparents. Wow, they look drunk. And who's he? That's me. Okay, guys, let's continue and let's move on to the next slide, okay? So I want you to notice, I want you to look at examples that I have here. Which example is talking about age and which example is talking about people? Who's that? That's my grandfather. How old is he? He is 70. So let's start with the first one, which is talking about age. Well, how old is he is talking about age, right? What about for people? Well, who? So today we're going to talk about who and how. Notice how the pronunciation is very different. So, we can use how to ask about a person's age. Example, how old is he? The structure will be how old, you have it here, the verb to be, you have it here, yes, right, and the subject, he. Now, remember that in this specific case, I am using a singular subject, he, but you can also use it to talk about in plural. For example, I could ask, how old are your grandparents, right? The same applies to the next example. We can use who to ask about a person. Who is him? In this case, here we have the structure who, and we have the verb to be, is, and then the subject, him. Remember that at the end of all the questions, we're always going to use a question tag. Okay, so also remember that if you have questions about the grammar explanation, write them down so we can check them during class. Let's continue. So, I want you to work on this exercise. Read the answers, write the questions, then practice with a partner. Here we have the first exercise, right? So here we can see that in letter B it says, oh, that's my brother Ignacio. So Ignacio is a person. And to talk about people, we're going to use who. Then we have the verb to be and that, right? So I want you to do the rest with the rest of the exercise that we have here. Remember that this homework is personal practice. It's for you to work on by yourself on your house, and then when we're in the session, we check the answers, okay? Guys, thank you for watching today's video. I'll see you in class. Bye.